What role did the Crusades play in its history? Have you ever wondered how the Crusades shaped one of the most significant religious sites in the world? The Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem has a rich history intertwined with the events of the Crusades. Let's take a closer look at this fascinating connection. The First Crusade began in 1096 and culminated in 1099 when Crusaders captured Jerusalem. This marked a turning point for the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. The Crusaders established the Latin kingdom of Jerusalem and set out to reconstruct the church. They wanted it to reflect Western Latin Christian practices. During this time, the church underwent extensive renovations. The Crusaders unified various sacred sites associated with Christ's death and resurrection into one monumental structure. This new design followed the Romanesque architectural style popular in Europe. To accommodate the influx of pilgrims, the Crusaders added several features to the church. They built a two-story facade, a gallery, and a covered walkway known as an ambulatory. They also created choir areas and vaulted ceilings. These changes transformed the church into a cohesive space for worship and pilgrimage, aligning with Western Christian traditions. The entrance used by modern pilgrims today is part of the south transept facade, which was constructed during the Crusader period. This architectural evolution made the church more accessible and welcoming to those seeking spiritual fulfillment. The Crusader era also saw a shift in religious authority. Latin clergy replaced Greek officials, which changed the religious landscape of the church. This shift reinforced the church's status as a central pilgrimage site, attracting Christian pilgrims from across Europe. However, the Crusades were not without conflict. In 1187, Saladin recaptured Jerusalem, which led to the church being closed under Crusader control. The Greek Orthodox hierarchy was re-established, but the Crusaders and the Knights of the Holy Sepulchre defended the church and the city during the Latin kingdom's existence until its fall in 1291. The impact of the Crusades on the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is profound. It became a monumental pilgrimage destination that reflected Western Christian practices and architectural styles. The church's history during this time embedded it deeply into the tradition of Christian pilgrimage, shaping its significance for centuries to come. So, the next time you think of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, remember its journey through the Crusades and how those events transformed it into a vital landmark for religious tourism and community impact.